5.5 hours, 514 kilometers. We're finally at Killarney Provincial Park. You make the best of each new day. Try not to be sad, even though the sky. Okay, we're parked. Just gonna head out soon. The dog. Ready to go? I think we're ready to go. Alright. Let's head out. We're going that way. Okay, we're at the start of the trail. Here's the lake at Killarney, and the trail goes that way, the Silhouette Trail. Here we are going along the trail. We're about 2 kilometers in. It's 26 Celsius, sunny, but it's nice in here. Making sure the dog gets lots to drink, and she is. How you feeling? Thumbs up. Alright. We don't have too far to go. We got 3.5 kilometers to go to our first campsite. We're at least 2 in. It's a nice hike. We're at a little lake. You can see that's a beaver dam down there. And up on top is the hills there that we've got around. Came down that trail there. And the dog definitely wants to swim, but maybe not in this one. It's a nice beaver, looks like a lodge out in the middle of the little pond there. What do you think, right in the middle there? Looks like a beaver lodge. There's a dam right over there. That's quite the engineering feat there, that one. Look at it, holy smokes. Wow. Alright, we're almost to our campground. Alright, we're at the campsite. There's the marker right there. Campsite H3, right on this little lake here. So this should be nice. Looks like it faces a little bit to the southwest. Alright. Dog's just dying to go jump in. How you feeling? It's just up here. Okay, come on, India. Come on, this way. Come on. It's up this way. Up there. Now I gotta go up. No, 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 no. India. Up that way. There. All right. Oh, this is nice. I think the campsite's right over here. India, come on. Go. All right. We're just coming into the campsite here. Oh. Look at that. Somebody left fishing stuff here. Oh, it's kind of a small thing. India, come here. So here we are. I think it's Acid Lake it's called. Hopefully that's not referring to the pH of it. Beaver Dam. Oh. I cut myself on a branch, I think, just over there coming up. Alright. This is home for the first night. Nice picturesque campsite. A small lake, but it looks good. Alright. Time to drop kit. There she is. Cooling down. India! That's a nice little lake.
Oh my gosh, it's so clear.
Yeah, it's beautifully clear. Small lake, large pond. There we go. At least he gets to cool down every time we stop at a campsite. Alright. Here's our camp set up. It's about 10 to 8, you said? 10 to 8. Here's a Katadyn base camp. Filtering water into the MSR dromedary bag there. Hopefully get about 10 liters into that bag. Here's 2 Hennessy hammocks. This is mine set up here. A little loose on the tarp as the trees are close together, but it's the only good trees I could find. And over here, Shelley's here. Her Hennessy hammock. This one's set up real nice. You got the good one, and it's on top of the nice sandy tent thing here too. I guess the dog will sleep under there. It looks pretty good. Mine's not bad. It's just the tarp's not very tight here, but it's not supposed to rain. It's not too bad. So we got the tentage set up. The dog's eating. Look at her go. And I think it's about time we eat.
Yep.
One match?
One match.
One match.
And I lit it.
One match.
Let's
At least there's,
be proud.
yeah, at least there's no fire ban here in the park. I'll move that hatchet there. See what we got for dinner tonight. Backpacker's Pantry sweet and sour chicken. An Alpenair rice burrito bowl. It should be ready. Here's in about 3 minutes. At least the fire's going good. Alright. Guess we'll sit by the campfire tonight as long as we can. We got a little bit of wood. And we're kind of nice here. There's a little bit of a breeze, so there's no bugs. The wind's coming right off the lake. You can see the smoke there in the video. So we've got no bugs right now at all. The woods though is infested with mosquitoes. But we're pretty good right here. Alright. Well, how was the sweet and sour chicken? Okay. At least we got bananas Foster for dessert. That should sweeten things up.
And I took the heaviest meal out of my pack first.
That'll lighten it a bit. I'm sure the dog would like to lighten it up a bit more. And the fire's going good. Got some firewood. Should be good for the evening. It's about 9:50. Fire's going good. There she is, brushing her teeth. Good oral hygiene in the field is critical. Where'd the dog go? Oh, there she is over there. Sun's gone down. Fire's going good. We're just packing up. Gotta hoist the food and garbage up in a tree, so we gotta find a good branch. We got some cordage to do that. Pack everything down for the night. You can hear birds out there and beautiful evening on this really beautiful campsite. It's about 9:30. I had a decent sleep last night. Geese are out in the little lake here. I think our dog is too. Oh, there she is. Nice dry warm morning out here this morning. We're gonna have some breakfast. Then we've got a 8-kilometer hike ahead of us to the next site, so not too far. The weather looks good though. It's supposed to be about 22 Celsius, somewhere around there, so that'll be perfect hiking weather. And there goes the dog. After the stick. I don't think the geese are too impressed. Oh. At least the dog will be nice and cool today. Alright, breakfast? Breakfast. Alright, ready to head out after night one. All loaded up. India, dog's loaded up. I just gotta throw on my pack and then we're going.
And then Dad'll be loaded up.
Here we are going along about 4 kilometers.
Hey, India.
India. And it's kind of a picturesque little spot here. Bit of a marsh. Alright, here we are at our second night's campsite. It's not the one we chose. We fell a bit short. Got a few things thrown at us on the trail. So here we are, the sun's going down. Got some water going. Our tarps are, or our hammocks are set up under the tarps. The dog's relaxing. It's not that bad a place. At least there's water here. So it was a good hike today. That was, what, 9 kilometers?
10.
Maybe 10. And up 2 big hills. The first one wasn't too huge, but the second one was a saddle between 2 of the old Cloche mountains. So that was a fair climb in the descent. And we're here, and then we're going to head back tomorrow to the third night's campsite. We're just going to relax right now. You want me to get something to eat? You hungry now? I might work on getting dinner then. And watch the sun go down. Alright, the morning after our second night in our improvised campsite here. It's raining lightly, and well, there's the dog. I've got my hammock folded up. We're going to use this as a shelter for cooking and getting ready. But a rainy morning. Alright, time to make some breakfast. Well, here's breakfast. Scrambled eggs and hash browns. And it continues to rain. How are they? Yeah, the hash browns a bit crunchy. I guess they really got to sit a long while. We're just having breakfast as it rains. And the dogs there, of course, hoping to get a little bit as well. Alright, we're trekking along. It's about 1:45. We left our second night campsite in the rain. The rain's tapered off. It's pretty wet and slippery out here though. Feeling alright? India. Dog's working good. So we're not too far to our last campsite. Maybe a kilometer tops. Alright, here we are campsite for the last night, and it was pretty wet. We got a fire going to dry out. It was really wet. Set up a shelter over there quick. It's the Integral Design Sill Wing with a very tired dog. So a nice little campsite right by the lake. Just got to get some more firewood. We just got this going with some real wet stuff that was out there, but it's going now, and dry out and keep the mosquitoes away with the smoke. I think the dog's worn out. Let's take a look. Are you sleeping? Not anymore. Alright, more firewood. The sun's come out. It's pretty warm out now. A little bit of a breeze. Drying things out. It certainly was raining earlier this morning and into the early afternoon, but it's looking pretty nice now on our little lake we're on here. Wind's coming straight down the lake, and that's kind of good. It's keeping the mosquitoes out of the campground because we're right up here. Go up and show you around the camp here that we've got set up. It's a pretty nice one, actually. So you can see us drying our boots out here. They got pretty wet. And some other gear. The Katadyn base camp water filters work good, except this is an older one, and it came with the first generation filter, which clogged after one bag, as they had found out. There's a replacement filter that goes in it that I've got attached, and it has worked fabulous. So this thing is certainly working quite well now. We got our fire going. Collected up some wood. There's some old wood, so that's going nice. Should have a fire into the evening. Got a Integral Design Sill Wing shelter set up. You'd seen that earlier. We got it set up just in case when we got here if it started raining again, but it's dried out, but you never know. There's a shelter just in case for cooking under. And over here we've got our 2 Hennessy hammocks. There's my wife's there, the dark green one. Got it all set up here nice. And there's mine, the brownish colored one. It's a little heavier weight it can take than this one here. So we're all set up. You can see mine's a little wet still. It's just drying out. Everything certainly got wet in the rain when we hiked. It's about 3 kilometers to get here from our last campsite, and rained pretty much the whole way. So we're drying out here. Here I'm walking through again. Another part of the campsite. So it's looking nice now. It's a beautiful evening. Sun's just going down. We've been just sitting around a campfire, had dinner, relaxing. The weather looks good now. You can see there's smoke out over the lake there from another campsite that's down on the right. Beautiful evening. And we're all set up. Go up and show you the campfires. Been going well. Just got a little bit wood left, and we'll probably go to bed and get a good rest for tomorrow. Is the last day where we walk out 6 kilometers back to the start point. And we got a big hill to go up first thing, and then the rest is pretty straightforward. I think the dog's lying here, is it? I don't know if she's up. The dog was sleeping away. She's worked hard. Tired out, my dear?
Yes.
Alright. Here we are doing breakfast. Mexican inspired egg mix. dump all that in. There we go. This one's a little different. There's chunks of stuff in it, whatever that is. Got that, and hash browns, reds, and greens as well. This stuff's not too bad. How was the spinach one? There's a spinach one we had, but this is the Mexican one. Here the jet boil's got the pot adapter thing. So you can set a pot or a frying pan, in this case, on top of the jet boil, and it seems to work pretty good. So that's breakfast. Here we are at Cave Lake. We're going to be leaving this morning, and here's a nice shot of the lake with a picturesque pine tree there. Feels like it's about, what, 20 degrees, you think? It's about 20 degrees. Nice night. It got cool last night, maybe down to 10. Nice clear night, stars were out. Just want to go over here to have a look at the hill in the distance. Is part of the Blue South Range. It's just north of us a bit. The Blue South Range and the Cloche Mountain Range are some of the old mountains here. We were on the other side of those hills there yesterday, but you can see that one up there, and one way off in the distance beyond the end of the lake. That whole range runs east to west, but that's north there, that larger hill. So we're just packing up now, getting ready to leave. A nice campsite. Well, there's a dog just waiting out. Hammocks down. I gotta do mine now and take down the rest of the stuff, so then we'll head out. So we're heading out now. 6 kilometers to go to Lake George, the campground, and the end. Here we are, probably about 2 kilometers long, our 5K trip. How you feeling, my dear?
I feel great.
Where's the dog? India. India. I think she's feeling pretty good. So we're headed that way. Some nice northern Ontario swamp here. It's pretty warm in the sun.
Yes, very.
We're making good time. Well, here we are. There's the first campsite we're at the first night across there. See where those people are.
Yep.
And there's some of the nice hills that we've gone over already. Fortunately, we don't have to go over them again. So we're making good time. Nice picturesque lake. India, watch out. All right, we are at the end. The Lake George campground at Killarney. Everybody seemed to have made it.
Yep.
All right, Let's go get cleaned up. We're just getting cleaned up now at the shower place. One at a time. Dog's back here. And there's the showers.